fitness challenges can influence your everyday life and help you achieve even bigger goals. He has a great testimony on how it helped him to break through lifelong barriers, creating not only a fit body, but also a fit mind. Please welcome fitness specialist and the owner of Core Fit Training, Ryan Dale. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Okay. You were that kid who had that ADD, ADHD, you name it. People couldn't get you to act the way they wanted you to act because you couldn't help yourself.
I was high energy, and I am still high energy.
But you put it in the right place, and you found the right way to do that. And you can almost say that you were born to be a fitness trainer. And because I think we have a baby picture of you, don't we, when you were a baby here? Do we have that picture? Get that picture? Yeah, see, there you are.
I came out of the womb doing push-ups and burpees.
Yes. All right. So we're laughing about that. But it was traumatic for you, your childhood, at many points in your life.
It was very hard, and I always had to work harder at everything. But that's my motto with fitness: hard work pays off.
Yeah.
And it's what helped me overcome so many obstacles growing up. It's been not just a job, but my calling to teach people not to quit when it gets hard, but to push through it.
Yeah, and the great thing about fitness is that you can, as a student, look at a test score and feel like a failure if you didn't pass that test. But when you have personal challenges, it doesn't mean you have to win an Olympic gold medal. If you do, that's great. But if it's your challenge, you own it, and you can see those improvements over time, which really impacted your sports, and being an athlete really helped you deal with a lot of things.
Absolutely. Like, it taught me to put in that work ethic and to work harder than other people to get the results that I wanted.
Okay. You went through some other struggles in life. One was you didn't have any money. People stole your equipment. You're trying to train folks, but as a mind like yours does, instead of shutting down, we oftentimes say, think out of the box. Mine's like never got in the box. And so you came up with this idea of, well, I work out my clients in a gym. How about I use the outside parks as a gym?
Absolutely. I started with, I had bad credit because of student loans and 12 clients, and so I taught them to work out in the parks in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
And that's just been an amazing adventure in itself.
You were doing this before it was cool, too.
I was one of the first people to start outdoor fitness.
Yeah. So instead of putting the treadmill on this incline, you said, forget the treadmill and the incline. Let's go to a real hill.
Yeah, I said, run this hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And because you weren't working out in that gym, it means you didn't have access to all of that equipment, which, again, when it comes to fitness, equipment has its place, and that's fine. But when you are challenging your own body like this with simple things like that's when you can get that whole body workout and look like her in 2 weeks. You get that whole body workout, and you really challenge yourself and get those results.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to go over here and give us an idea of some of the exercises that we all can do.
Yeah, for sure.
That make a big difference. All right, let's walk on over. Hello there. Who do we have here?
This is my lovely assistant, Meredith.
Okay.
And she's going to teach us just the basics. And the basics
are... say Core Fit. Let me I'm going to back up and say, define what Core Fit is.
So, Core Fit is a total body workout using your core. It's one thing to do a squat and work your legs, but when you engage your abs, you get a total body workout. If you can your core properly by squeezing your core to open a door or to pick up your child, it's going to protect you from being injured. And it's also going to take your fitness to that next level.
And you explained that DVD, which we're looking at right here, called Core Fit. The other good thing about this is you're right. I will say in the olden days, you have trainers that would say, okay, we're doing arms today. Okay, we're doing legs today. Okay, well, it would take you like a year before you saw results for your body because you're only doing one body part. When you work out your entire body, because the body is made to work together, muscles are made to help each other, you see results quicker.
Right. During the day, you don't just use your bicep alone. Yeah. It's a functional way to move and train. And so the more parts that you can work at once, the greater amount of results you're going to have.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to Hawaii at the end of the month. So if you could just work your magic, tell me what to do here.
I got your back.
Yeah, tell me what to do here.
She's going to show us how to do a basic squat. And so what you want to do is you just want to jump real easy, light-footed, and that's going to give you a natural stance for your feet to stand. Then you're going to go into a squat. You're going to go low, hold this. You're going to apply pressure through the heels, keep an inward curve with the spine, and then drive up through the heels.
Now, a lot of people will say, okay, I know how to do a squat, but the problem is many people you see who did that squat wrong, and it can just be a half-inch difference or smaller that will result in an injury.
Absolutely. It's quality over quantity. And you got to drive through the heels, keep your shoulders back, and stay off your toes because you could ruin your knees, right? And you got one body. You wanna keep it for the long haul.
And you show that also in your DVDs, kind of where you need to be. If you're not feeling this, you might be doing it wrong. If you're not, in this position, you might be doing it wrong.
Absolutely. Okay? And so go ahead and do it again. A common mistake is that some people bend over, leave these shoulders forward, and they take their core out of it. If you engage your shoulders, your core is engaged.
That makes the difference. Okay.
And then you drive up. And that's impressive on heels. That's impressive on heels.
What's your next move?
The next move is a push-up.
Okay.
Now, the core fit standard with the push-up is different, okay, for everyone. What you're going to do is you're going to go down to the ground, but you're going to let your chest hit, and if your chest can't touch, your chin touch, and then drive up. Now, what I want
believe me, my chest will hit that ground before.
It's good. Now, if it's too difficult, go to the knees, but keep your core engaged by keeping your hips forward and a tilt in your pelvis. This engages your lower abs down, and then come all the way up. You got it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Man, you look good. I wish I looked that good. That's good.
Okay. All right. So key is you don't have to do it in a gym. So a lot of us will use every excuse in the world. Can't make it to the gym or can't do this, can't do that. And you have a DVD in the comforts of home and air conditioning.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for your story.
Thank you.
Have you come back.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And thank you. For more on Ryan and his fitness tips, visit GreatDayHouston.com. Well, a lot of times when you're at the museum touching the Art of Courage, that's certainly